Okay, everybody, so I'm coming to you from the 5th floor of the garage where we host our outdoor classes. So down in that corner there, that sort of down the ramp and to the right is where the elevator is. You can see that nice little sign that says elevators. So when you come into the club, you'll take the elevator up to floor number 5 and then just come out and up this ramp. Or if you want to take the stairs, you can take the stairs. Before you come up, you will want to stop by the welcome desk and grab this little key. So this is a C key, and see it's labeled Group Fit C key, so that will live at the welcome desk. So you can grab that when you come in or ask them for it. And then that key is gonna open this closet here that says electrical room, and that's where your sound system, and I'll get wipes where they will be stored for class. Please note that right now this purple speaker here and this equipment is Shane, one of our personal trainers, his personal equipment. So please don't touch that. I am gonna let him know that the speaker is up here. So if he wants to take his speaker home and use this one, he's welcome to when he's up here working with clients, but just please be careful and cautious of that equipment. I also just realized I didn't turn the speaker off, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. You can use the cones here to prop the door open because it's constantly locked. So make sure you don't let it shut and lock the keys in. And then the bikes right now are set up over here. So we are gonna store them just kind of in this corner here. So one, they really only take technically what would be one parking spot, and they also leave all of the driving room open. But typically when we've done classes up here, we've had the instructor set up sort of here in front of the closet facing the class, and then kind of have the class set up down this row of parking spots. So it's up to you, in all honesty, if you can get here in a time frame in which to roll out the bikes and set them up for your class, or if you just want to have people grab bikes and roll them into a spot when we get here. It can be super low key. We're not doing a bike map out here, so bikes will be chosen first come, first served. And obviously these bikes are not as high tech as the ones we have in the studio, so it's sort of that trade-off of being out here and being without masks in fresh air versus being in the studio with the fancy bikes and the fancy lights. But there's no console, so your coaching might have to adjust a little bit, where you're talking people into the feel of the resistance and the feel of the tempo, as opposed to telling them a specific target number to meet. And for both these bikes and the bikes in the studio, our internal maintenance team is now handling any maintenance requests for the bike. So if you run into issues for these bikes, you can use the numbers like that one you can see is 17 at the front of the bike to report the issue. You can do the same thing in the studio. In the studio though, I would also ask, just because in theory we should be rotating bikes out if one goes down, use the chalk marker that's on that rolling cart that's on the stage to just make a note on one of the feet, like maybe on the back end of the bike, what the issue is, just in case the number gets erased as we're then rolling in a new bike from Jimmy's closet to replace and keep the count in the studio the same. You can either email me or text me with the request, or if you think about it, head by the welcome desk on your way out, find the MOD, or just ask somebody at the welcome desk if they can put in a facilities ticket or put in a maintenance ticket for you. So that way we can, it doesn't have to wait for me, because I can only submit tickets if I'm physically at a club. I can't get to that page from home or from my laptop. I think that's pretty much it. Just to show you, if you're not familiar with these bikes, the adjustment, all the knobs, they unscrew, and then it's you have to, unscrew it a little bit more, but you have to pull it out. And then there's like notches on each of the numbers, so you'll feel it lock into place, and then you can tighten it again. And then for the handlebars, it's just these circular knobs, and then they slide. So yeah, that's kind of a quick rundown. Ideally, I would like to have a set schedule of what classes are going to be in the garage, since we are, with this protected from weather. And also, since we're up off the floor, we might not have to be as cautious with rain and like the floor getting wet as we did with some of the cardio formats and other formats we did last year. So yeah, if you're interested and would like to have your class, at least until it gets too cold, moved into the garage, let me know and we'll get that set up on Motion Vibe. I think I covered everything. If I've forgotten anything or you have any questions, shoot me an email or shoot me a text and let me know. Thanks, bye.